Is everybody who's doing this seeing this screen yet? I think this is the first screen. I can't recreate me every time, but I believe it starts here. And if there's a button that says design, or let me see, hold on. And it creates a new one. Okay, it should be create a new website. If you got create a new website, then and it's not following me. Switch? Yes, all right. All right, then if we're ready, here on this screen, you've got two choices. Start chat, and that's actually going to use the AI. That's okay, but you don't get to pick a template. You don't really have much control over it. You can kind of tell it what you want, and it'll kind of listen to a little bit of what you say, but it won't listen to all of it. If y'all want, and if y'all give me some input, if you want, I can go through using the AI, or we can kind of jump into the other, which just allows you to pick templates, and then you can kind of pick what you want. Does anybody have a preference?
I feel like the AI hallucinates. So.
Yeah.
You might get 6 fingers instead of 4.
That's what
There
I
you
was
go.
gonna say, extra hand.
We're not doing pictures yet, but yes. All right, well then we'll go and do it right now. We'll do it without chat. In the email y'all have, I went and at least made like at least kind of a basic prompt to put into the chat. So if you want, you could always copy that. It's in bold on that sheet, and you can paste that in there, but it just says real estate page. And that's really the most important thing, is that if it knows you're a real estate agent, it will kind of try and cater to that. And I noticed that it'll throw in, it throws in fun things it might think of a buyer's page and all, but it'll be like consultation, $150, or, show homes, $200. So it's a little out of whack there. I've never charged to show a home before, but that's a neat idea. So that said, when I click on without the AI, first it starts out, what's your site about? This is where you can either click on any of these boxes down here, and it's working, or seriously, this is where I say, I just type in real estate, and that's going to be enough to at least tell it what I'm really kind of heading towards. And this is not the fastest thing, so we'll have to wait while it thinks and does all its neat stuff. Here we go. What are you going to call it?
I do want to see what it comes up with.
There you go. Buxton Team I just put that in because that's who we are. What are your goals for the site?
Make money.
Make money. You only can do 150 characters in this box. If you click every one of these boxes, it's more than 150 characters. So pick what you really want, or type in your own prompt. So you can just type in, real estate site, or I want to cater to buyers, I want to cater listings, I want to get leads, what have you. I just build relationships, property sales, promote my real estate, boost brand visibility. There you go, branding, that's good. All right, so we good there? All right. The apps thing, I haven't really explored too deeply into it, but I think a lot of this stuff, if it's at all like WordPress, it's stuff that they're going to charge you to use. So use that with caution. I'll leave what it selected. The Wix bookings, you can go in there. I'll show you, there's a setting, go in there and change it so you're not charging people $200 to show them homes. And now here's the fun part where we get to wait a little bit. The AI makes you wait even more. Just because it's thinking. And it's kind of weird because when the AI is all done, it'll bring you to this next screen that asks you if you want to use AI, which is confusing to me. Why would you tell it to use AI and then be asked to use AI? So from this screen, this is what they call their dashboard. From here, I could, they already put Buxton Team Hub, because Buxton Team is already taken. If I click Let's Go, that'll go into the process of me literally buying that domain and assigning it to this. So that's where you guys could go if you want to buy a domain through Wix. You can also set up your email, because if you're going to own a domain, that means now you can have you at your domain, which is much more professional, I feel. And so you got kind of all this other stuff down here, and you can kind of look at and figure out. In the upper right-hand corner there, if y'all see, there's the design site. That's where you that's where you'll go, and that's where it will. Now you're back to, do you want to use AI again? I don't know why it does that, but here's where I choose the template. I already told it was for real estate, and I already told it my goals. So if you notice now, these are all real estate. So it's kind of cool. And what you can do is hover over each of these, and you can see the edit means you're choosing that for this particular version of your website, and the view gives you a chance to look at it and see, is this really what I want? So you can kind of say, in fact, I have one of these. I used one of these and kind of see how I changed it. But then you can scroll through, and I mean, really, it's kind of already set up a little bit, you know, for what a lot of y'all do, I would think. So here you can put a little bit of idea of properties on there. One thing I look for is if you're going to do like those 5 pages, I kind of look for one that the menu's already set up for 5, because that way, see, this one's only got 4. You can add an extra page. It's a little bit more work, so I'm like, when I can cheat and find one that has 5 pages, I'll do that. And then if you go back to templates, I also did one with this. I think it was this one I used. I changed the picture, and also it's hard to tell. Yeah, I did this one. And you can see, I mean, they all look, I don't know what y'all think, but they're, you know, there's motion and movement, and they're not just ugly websites. So you might find something you like. And you can just click in any of these once you're in the edit part and just change anything. You just remove a whole section, whatever. And is that? Yeah, so there you go. So that's pretty much that one. So you can, I'm trying to think. Did this one, I thought this one's neat, but does it have, it only has 4, so, Oh, and then up here, if you want, you can click at the top. If you notice, I'm up at the very top of it. It's got, you can choose desktop and mobile. So here's your mobile view, and here's what this site will look like on a phone. So you get those choices. And anybody tell me if you want me to pick one. If you ever got one you want to
So
pick.
on any of these, you can like customize colors and everything?
Totally. In fact, that's one of the things. I'm glad you brought that up. Yes. So when you're picking templates, ignore colors, because you'll be able to go in and change the colors in bulk. So you make one change and it changes across your site. So if you're seeing something, you're like, but I don't like those colors, don't worry about the colors. And you'll be able to change the images, the buttons, everything. But if it gets kind of close to the layout and it's kind of got the blocks and all that you like, and don't forget too, when you go into view, you can, you're like, well, what does the about page look like? You can go ahead and select it and look at it now. So you can do a full view of all the templates to see if it's what you'll be able to add people here, remove the whole section, whatever. You can do, or just hunt those people down and hire them. It's up to you. So I already did that one. I'll try this one because I don't think I've done it yet. Because you can see, like, for instance, to jump ahead, is it going? No. There. Maybe. It's not being very cooperative.
We're patient.
Good, thank you. All right, I can just disconnect too. There we go. All right, so this one was like that middle one that I said I'd already done. So it looks similar. I changed the picture in the back. I added a button so that either they can look at properties or they can just reach out to us now. What else did I do? I think I changed that picture. You can sell your house. So I added a button here for seller page. So this will go bring them to the seller's page. Why us? Added all that. And then the footer will be the same on all of your pages. So once you get this area set up down here, you're good to go on everything.
Did you do all that, or did you have the chat build out all the verbiage on it? Or did you?
I did all that. I just took the template and just did it. And that's another thing. I'm glad you said that. So you guys can, I don't know about y'all, but I am not always the best at coming up with original content. And so usually what I'll do is I'll go to an AI and I'll at least give it an idea of some of the ideas that I'm thinking of. It'll write something. Usually that's enough to get me to go, oh, I like that. I'm going to change it, but at least it gives me those new ideas. So you can do that, and then that way you can get your, whatever, your value proposition and things like that. You can get it from AI and just kind of build it as you go. Or like I say, you can do all this right now and then go and grab your picture, grab your logo and all that later, and then put them in where they belong.
Did you say that a few minutes earlier that this site you actually can charge? Like if you were doing if you actually could do it by a brokerage and you actually wanted to charge a flat fee on there, you could charge on that site?
Yeah, yes, but I think I removed it on mine. Well, or did I? Hold on, let me see. if you really want to look, you can go, you can actually click on the preview right next to publish. There's preview, and it won't. Why is it not updated? I didn't even change pages.
Like for your blind company, could you charge people through the site?
You mean like,
Oh,
Stuff like that? Yeah.
we could, but we don't because we're in home, we come to you. But yeah. I mean, it's an option. Is it catching?
I'm just
Yeah.
curious because I know other people have other businesses, so if they built out a site for their other businesses, could they charge people through?
It's like it hasn't picked up. Hold on. Yeah.
probably have to add a few other plugins to it.
It's just not switching for some reason. Mine is not. It's not happy with my computer. Let me see if I can find where I had it.
It was one of the templates, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, I had it like it was here, I thought. Maybe not. Darn it. No, I don't want that. See, I just don't think it's either of these. Maybe not. I may have totally removed it from this one. There's a form. Yeah.
Just been,
Well, yeah, if I find it, then it should be. Yeah, see, there's the footer, so that form is on. Oh, book online. Well, no, that's booking online. There you go. There's your book online, Tara. And you could. So they set this up where it's got prices.
Awesome. Okay.
So, and then that should bring you to their form, and then you can actually schedule it. Now this, I don't know if it will actually just send you an email or if you have to connect it to like your Google. You may be able to connect it to Google. Yeah, oh, there you go. You got to at least pay a little bit of money. You can't be free.
Upgrade now.
Now, they're really good about that. They really want to promote themselves to me upgrading to them. But anyway, all right. And then that was, yeah. Okay, so here's the one I'd started with. Oh, it's still figuring it out. Is it going? Hey, it's switching. Let me show, does anybody have any questions? Or if you'd like, I can kind of go in and show you a little bit of the navigation to help out. Because that was the hardest part for me. I got to the form, I'm like, where's the form? What do I do? So at the top, the Wix will bring you back to the dashboard. That's the one where you can buy the domain, buy your email, things like that. On site menu, you've got all kinds of things you can do, including on that setting. So you can publish from here. You can, I think you can unpublish. It's just not giving me that as an option because I'm not yet published. On settings, you can go to business info. That's a good place. Also, a favicon. On the tabs across the top, do y'all see the little picture next to each of the, like the word, you see Wix and then you see the little icon? That's called a favicon. So if you have a logo, you can make a tiny logo version of your logo and then it'll show that and makes it just a little bit more professional. And business page, just it's a little pop-up. Hopefully, yes. And so you can actually add your logo here. Add your team here, all of that, add your address and everything, and that way it'll automatically fill in your pages so you don't have to do it other ways. And
like a Dropbox for code?
I haven't found one yet. There must be something where you can actually manually edit the page. Honestly,
So like, like where you can edit a box, it'll have the little symbol that you click on it.
and you can write like here, about. So you can do that, and you can either just, like literally select the text and do that, but you can also, you can generate your AI text here. You can even put in the link, so you can modify. Is that kind of what you're saying?
No.
Or you mean-
actually see the behind the scenes code.
Yeah, the actual HTML.
Yeah.
I haven't found that yet. I don't know.
Or does it have like some Dropbox within there, right? Like a photo or this? Does it have a HTML box you can drop in there?
it'll likely be in your column
well.
to the left somewhere. I know I'm.
Yeah, I know, and it could be, these are the elements.
Yeah.
I know, and on WordPress, I know it's like, it used to be at the very top, and you would click it.
Embedded code right there.
Where are you looking?
Go down.
Up,
5,
got it.
4, 5. Yeah.
All right. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Perfect, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Should I trade with y'all? Seems like you're doing better than me.
I'm more curious, like if people decide to go this direction and they want to add something that
Yeah.
this doesn't have.
And actually customize it, make it really.
I've stolen elements off of other sites with
Yeah.
AI. It says like, hey, what's the code for this?
Yeah.
And then it gives me the code and then
Yeah.
it rewrites it to work for my site.
Yep. Understood. Yeah. So there you go. Good. All right. Yeah. So and you can add your pictures here. I did notice for whatever reason, if you start playing and trying different templates and all, when you add an image to one of your templates, it's not in all of them. It's not like you have one big vault of every picture available for everything, so you don't see my logo here or anything. And they only give you like 6 meg, I think. So don't go crazy on your images. Have what you have, and just so you don't run out. Because if you're going to start having images for your listings and all, you'll probably have a good amount. I mean, you use space up really fast. But I can select the image, and then I can hit done, and it adds the image. I mean, it's literally that easy. And that's it. So when you go down the menu on the left, I mean, when you go text, you can literally scroll down this, and it's got text for big headings, small headings, paragraphs. It even has the read more, so I assume you can make that a link. All of this. I mean, they have all available. And this is just jumping you to the sections that do it. And then same thing for images, buttons. They're all, and this just scrolls the menu. So
I think if you use too much AI, that like the SEO or whatever would get affected if you're like blasting it.
good question. So for me, probably the best trick I have for SEO is go into Google and type in a search. When you do, y'all may have noticed when you scroll down a little bit, there'll be a section that says, people have also asked. When you go there, expand one of them and then shrink it, and you get about 3 more. Expand one of them and shrink it, you get another 3. And look at those questions and find a question you want to answer. Literally, take that exact question and make that the heading of your blog article. Answer that question thoroughly, and you will have a better chance of being the one who pops up in AI and in Google if you do that. So that's probably the best way. And then when you're if you're writing the article, because I'll be just here's a title, write me an article. But then I'll go through, confirm the facts, really check it, because like Edna said, it hallucinates. So you got to be really careful of the facts that it gives you. It can be out. It can kind of go crazy. So definitely review it. Make sure it's personable, and then you should be all right. I mean, our shaded site, we got 4 calls this week off of Google and AI, so it does work. It really does, and that's what I'm doing. I'm doing a lot of answering the questions that Google thinks are primary questions, because if it says they are, it's probably right. So that's kind of my logic. Does that answer anything? Does that help?
So it won't affect it negatively.
I mean, if you review it and watch it and make sure, they say the worst thing, I think AI's gotten better. Sometimes it does too much fluff, or it just gets off on tangents and doesn't speak like a human. So if you're reading through it and you don't feel comfortable and you don't think it reads to you the way you would want to be spoken to, then change it. And you also can tell AI, you can even tell AI, can you redo this but make it more human? And it will. But shaded in the sun is all AI. I hand coded it, but then all the text in there and all. Pictures are not AI. They have to be real. Anyway, I was going to show y'all one of the hard things. Oh, and then up here at the top, there's this. Can we see? Yes. So if you click here up at the upper left, you can either just click on any of these and it'll bring you straight to one of your pages. You can also go down to Manage Pages, and then from here, if I wanted the About page to actually be my lead page, I can just drag and drop it and change its order. So you can change your order for whatever you want. That's why this one's different. That's right, this isn't the one I actually designed. So you can move your pages around. That's where you can also, one other thing too, when you go into the Manage, You can add pages. You can also, like here on the portfolio, I can go down and hide that. So if I don't want the portfolio to show, but I want to delete it, maybe I'll use it later, I can hide all these things. If I'm not ready for a blog yet, I'll just hide it. So it's really up to you guys. It's that simple. And then it doesn't show in the menu anymore. And don't forget, up here is where your desktop and your mobile view on the upper left there. So that way you can scroll and check. Like I was saying, sometimes the formatting will kind of be funky and it'll move it. So you can, but you can also, oh, sorry, I'm not in preview. So you can, there. Now you can actually click on it and go to pages and get to see how it works. And then when you're done, go back to editor so you can keep playing with it. And then I was going to show you, I think this one. Yeah, this one. So here, if we go to contact page, I went and dropped this form in. I'll kind of show you because it's just like everything else, but it took me forever to find it and figure out. Because you can make forms, but then it's like you only can make 5 forms on the free one or whatever. And for me, I mean, honestly, I don't know. I was kind of fine with the forms that they gave me. Contacts and forms. So I literally, like this form here is just this form. So you can just click a form, drag it around, set it up. Oh, there you go. I can only use so many forms. I've already used them up. Like I said, there's a max. But there, it works. I mean, and it works because I already put in my email and everything. I mean, are we in preview? No. Go in preview and you can see. What happened? Oh. There we go. So there we go. See if it lets me do it. Oh, no. What? Oh, me. There we go. And so, and it also checks. So somebody puts in a bogus email address, at least they have to get the format right. And why are you griping? Oh, phone. No, I thought I already put in phone. All right, so it's not working as well as it should, but normally it does. Why did it clean it out?
Can you customize those?
Yes. Yeah, here, I'll show you. Why is it? Maybe it did send it. Yeah, no, it is. Okay, it's just very uneventful. Sorry, it did send, so I should have an email. Maybe. Did my phone make any noise? We'll see. All right, back to the editor. What was the last question?
Yes, it did.
Yeah, so there you go. Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yep, contact form. So it's that easy. Okay, oh yeah, to edit it, you can literally go in and edit form, and then it brings you through back to the drag and drop and all that. Yes. All right. So there you go. So I can add, if I want to add, I can literally just throw that in, and they can put in their birthday there. It's that easy. And you can remove if you want, so you don't have to allow them to write a message or anything. And then just really, you can literally delete. Does that work? It's not bad. Took me forever to find that the first time, but it's not that bad once you do. Any other questions, thoughts? You can go over.
I mean, it's something that people are gonna have a lot of questions.
Yes, after you play. I know. And that's the problem. It's when you really get into it, you're like, oh man. I will say that you can go to, where is it? Oh, here. Here we go. If you go to wix.learn, so this you can go in, and it's got literally courses, and it's got just single videos, and then it's also got, I think if I do that, there you go. You can see, I mean, it's just got, these are going to be single pages. No, that's a video. A lot of them are single pages, a lot of them are videos. So use this a lot because it's kind of helped me out of a couple of jams. Yes, so, because I also, and then you can, I'm trying to think of, well, still. You can just do search, and then also when you're in the site, that's the other thing I think. Like, oh yeah, here we go. If you do that, there's also, this is literally the help for the thing I just clicked on. So anything you're in, if you get lost and you're like, how do I edit this particular section? Here are all your questions. You just find it. Are there strip templates I can use? I mean, it's that easy, and there's your answer. So it really helps too. But yeah, if you all have questions, ask me. I can always research if I don't know. And there's a small chance I won't. Any questions? Thoughts? And I'll show you like what I was referring to before. Jeepers. There we go. And it should, yeah, see this here, this section here, people also ask. If I just select one of them, now I added a couple more, and you just keep doing that until you find one you like. So, I mean, literally, how do realtors make 500K? I guess if you're trying to get recruits, that'd be a really good one to have on your blog, because then anyone you're trying to recruit might see that and end up on your website and ask you questions. Anything else? Oh, well, no. What else can I cover? Are we done?
Can't be. I mean, that's great. Super helpful.
Was it? I made fast. I'm from the north. Just so y'all know, I'm from the north and I have ADD, so literally what you heard is the slowest I've ever spoken, probably. All right, well then there. Oh, by the way, there's a CRM I made to replace FUB
Oh, wow.
because I didn't want to pay FUB $69 and they're getting sued right now because Zillow bought them and they did illegal things. Or at least they're being accused of that. But anyway, so I said, to heck
We're
with y'all.
curious because we're using Follow Up Box now.
Huh?
We're curious about your thoughts on that because we have Follow Up Box now.
Follow Up Boss is really awesome. They got really good, training is really good. And their drips, they got a crap ton of drips and they got really some good drips. Barry, I forget Barry's last name. He's like #1 agent, I think, in Virginia or something. And he does a lot. And he does a lot of training and all that. I mean, it's got a lot going for it. I just thought, the big things I was using was taking notes for, when we make a phone call, we want to record that phone call. And I've got that. See, I just went and, so here are my notes. I can view them, I can add new. Here are all the tags. So, like we have a pipe party every year. We'll go and throw in a pipe party tag for that year. And that way we know who we've invited, where they are, what we've sent them. Right now, I don't have it to where it sends emails. So, but for me, I was really simple.
CRM through Wix.
No, I built mine like AI. I use Gemini, Claude, mostly those two, and something called AppSheet. Yeah. But that's like I round down because Wix, I don't have Wix here. Not Wix, FUB, I think it's on this tab. Yeah, so I don't know. Wix is really good because you can see, Wix has integrated like the emails that I sent to a client. They're actually, FUB actually shows the email. These are all the emails we've sent this person. So it's really good about keeping track. And then on the left here is, that's custom fields. But then here's the quick details about them. Here's quick,
FUB,
easy, and that's all FUB. So it really, and then you can go into, gosh, it's been too long. Well, automation it's got email templates, and then you can create email templates and throw them also into your drips. I don't remember how to get to drips. Been too long.
The Follow-Up Boss is how much a month?
69. So it's not too bad. It really isn't. $800 a year.
I paid about $10,000.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Well, I paid $10,000 for the whole team. It was $12,500 if I paid for the whole year. They let me buy.
Yeah,
$10,000.
yeah. It really was good for us. It really was. It just, I didn't use all the features, and so I was like, I can make what I'm using. So I kind of did the down dirty. Just here's notes, tags, phone numbers, email, I might add more later, but
If you guys don't have questions about building a website, you could ask questions about any kind of tech, because he is super techy. Believe it or not.
I earned my geeky card.
He's very smart. So
Thank
I
you.
asked him, like, Peter started recording his coaching stuff because Brent was showing me, or he was recording our coaching sessions, and so he's showing me this, and it translated into print text.
Yeah.
Really, really
Yeah.
cool.
AI. It's cool. Yeah, it's called Plaud. Plaud. I mean, if you ever, the reason I liked it for a lot of reasons, but like the woman who sold me on it, we were at a seminar and she's like, she made a phone call to set up a listing appointment and she recorded herself. And then she went back to the AI and told it, and it was like, the guy you were speaking with told you 3 times he had a wife and you never once acknowledged. She's like, you don't even know her name. And she was like, oh crap, I didn't. She had to literally call him back and apologize and get the wife's name and learn all that. But it helped her be better on phone calls, really, because it was kind of her own little coaching moment. Yeah, it was really awesome. So AI is kind of fun that way. But, all right? I'm good.